Alright, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to do solving systems by substitution. Our first problem is going to be 2x minus 3y equals negative 13 and negative 2x plus y equals 7. So for solving systems by substitution, we're going to isolate the y in one equation, and in this case I think it's easier because it has no variable. So we're going to isolate the y in this equation. We have y equals 7 plus 2x. So after we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, what we have for y, and we're going to substitute it into this equation right up here. So now we're going to have 2x minus 3, 7 plus 2x equals negative 13. So after we have that, we're going to solve this right here algebraically. 2x minus 21 minus 6x equals negative 13. So now that we have that, we're going to have 21 to both sides. Add 21. So now we're going to have 8 on this side, negative 4x on this side. So after we have that, we're going to divide negative 4 by both sides of the equation, and we're going to end up with negative 2. So now that we know that x equals negative 2, we're going to sub x back into this equation right here, and then we're going to get 7 plus 2 times negative 2, which would equal 7 plus negative 4, which equals 3. So y equals 3. So then we're going to, our answer would be negative 2, 3. Now, if we want to check it, we can plug it back into these equations over here. In that case, we would have 2 times negative 2 minus 3 times 3, which would give us negative 4, negative 9, which would equals negative 13, so that's good. Next, we can plug it into this equation over here. So we can have negative 2 times negative 2 plus 3, which is 4 plus 3, and that does equal 7. So therefore, this answer is right. Now let's do another problem. Our second problem is going to be negative 7x minus 8y equals negative 10, and then negative 3x plus y equals 9. So after we have this problem, what we're going to do is we're going to isolate the y again. So we're going to have y equals 9 plus 3x. And just like the last one, we're going to put this equation into here, substitute into this equation, which would give us negative 7x minus 8 times 9 plus 3x equals negative 10. So after we have that, we're going to solve this like we did in the equation above, and we're going to have negative 7x minus 72 minus 24x equals negative 10. Then we're going to add 72 to both sides of the equation, and then we have negative 7x minus 24x equals 62. So after we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to add these two together, so negative 31x equals 62, and we're going to divide negative 31 by both sides of the equation, and that gives us negative 2. So after we have negative 2, we're going to plug it back into this equation, and we're going to have y equals 9 plus 3 times negative 2, which would be 9 plus a negative 6, which equals 3. So then we have negative 2, 3, which is the same answer as our last problem that we just did. So in order to check this, we're going to plug these two back into this equation over here. Negative 7 times negative 2 minus 8 times 3, and that would be 14 minus 24, which does equals negative 10. So that's good. Next, we have this equation over here. We're going to plug these two into this equation. So we'll have negative 3 times negative 2 plus 3, and that equals 6 plus 3, which does equals 9, which makes our equation and answer right. So that's how you do solving systems by substitution. Thanks.